One of the many ways I plan to save money is not only by intentionally spending said money, but also by avoiding the financial pitfalls of shopping just for fun or just browsing to entertain myself, because browsing always turns into buying. With that said, here are 10 places I will be avoiding visiting in 2024. Number 10 breaks my heart. Let's go. Number 1, Amazon. Amazon is one of those stores where there's too many ways to spend not only several hours just looking at things, but also coming up with ways that you could be spending your money. Not only because of the TV subscriptions that you can add, like BritBox and all the other extra things that they have, Stars Network, and there's a couple others, but also just by paying $11 a month, or in my case, I think it's more like 12 or 13, just to have access to be able to spend more and to have that free shipping. Well, one of the ways around that is to just put things in my cart and leave them until I have enough to qualify for free shipping. There isn't a single thing I need to order that has to come here in the next day that I can't go out and get right now. There really isn't. For TV reasons alone, there are several shows that I would like to continue to watch, but I think what I'm going to do instead of keeping the subscription going is just wait until the whole season has come out, and then pay for 1 month to have access to Prime Video. Go in, watch everything, and then shut it down. I'm sure a lot of other people do that too. It's just not something I'd really considered before now. I think it's important though. The other problem I have with it is I tend to come up with, or I tend to run across other people's ideas for crafts that I should start, or hobbies that I should invest in, or new plants, or any of the other millions of things that I enjoy. Then that means that I have to buy all the good stuff, like the most high quality paint, the most high quality paper, the most high quality glitter, the most high quality everything, really. And that's really detrimental to my pocketbook. So I think I need to stop. So Amazon, no more. Only going to go over the things that I absolutely must need. And when I need them, then they will be able to sit in the cart for long enough for me to be able to wait until I qualify for free shipping, because that's what I should have been doing this whole time. There are so many things that I have purchased from that site that I never used. In some cases they're still in the packaging, but when I bought them I thought they were the perfect thing, or I used them once, decided they don't really satisfy the need that I thought I had for it in the first place, or usually when that happens it's because I'm way outside of my return window, so then I have to donate it or try to sell it locally or any of those things. It just doesn't work. So I'm constantly donating. Like, I don't have a large apartment, so I'm constantly donating stuff just to sort of lower my anxiety levels for the amount of stuff I've got everywhere. Number 2 is specialty bakeries. No specialty coffees, no specialty anything. I am more than willing to meet a friend at one of them, but it's going to be a situation where I eat an apple on the way, or I grab an orange or something like that. If they want to pay to buy me something, that's up to them. I'm not going to ask for it. I'm not even going to suggest it. I'm just going to say, no thanks, I don't really want anything. Whether that's true or not, because they don't need to know. They don't have to know. Although I have told several of them my financial situation. Anyone that's coming out of town who isn't already aware likely is going to be too busy catching me up on their lives, so they don't really need to know what's going on. And so if they decide to purchase something for me, that's completely fine, but I don't pay for anything anymore. Nope, I can't keep doing things the way that I have been doing because it just doesn't work. Number 3, Shoppers Drug Mart. We have a line of stores here in Canada called Shoppers Drug Mart, and it's exactly what it says. It's a place you go to get drugs. There's a pharmacy all the way at the back, and it's well planned that they put it way at the back because you have to walk through aisles and aisles and aisles of stuff. Books, magazines, cards, kids craft like crayons, stationery, makeup. There's a whole makeup and perfume section. When you walk in, there is like their whole front section that's very close to where the tills are, is where all their special deals are. So at Christmas time, they have their candles and their scented everything and their specialty earrings and their cards and all of that. And then over on the far side is where they have their chilled drinks. So like pop, milk, chocolate milk, cheeses, frozen dinners, ice cream, all of that stuff. If you have to go in there to get your prescription, which is currently where some of mine are, well, I only have one, but that's where it goes. I have to walk through that whole store to get to the back. So because I know exactly what aisle I need to stand in to be able to get into line to pick up whatever it is that I needed to refill, I'm only going to walk into that one line, mostly because I have worked for another pharmacy here in town, and it's kind of a miracle that this pharmacy has not killed anyone with just the abhorrent ways that they are doing things, and the parent company that owns it is not at all interested in fixing it. So I'm staying where I am for now until I can find something better that's more convenient, that has the hours that work with my life, because that's what I need. But Shoppers has a sort of, I wish I could explain it properly, but it's a way that they have that draws you in. They make everything very pretty. All the earrings that are sparkly are kept under those special lights that make them look extra sparkly. All of the, low cost, but like say $10 a pop type of deal when it comes to books and magazines are right there when you walk in. Like if you're not going directly to the makeup and perfume aisle, then books and magazines are directly to your left. So it's very natural to just turn that way and go in there and buy things you didn't intend to buy when you came in. It's very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. I've frequently gone in there to pick up one prescription and walked out $150 later. And sometimes I don't even know what happened. That's a little terrifying. So I'm not going to go there anymore. Only for prescriptions, and that's it. So once a month, that's it. Number 4, the Apple Store. As a longtime Apple hater, and believe me, I'm going somewhere with this, I have never had to care about that store. It's never been a thing that bothered me. It's never been something that I worried about. We don't actually have an Apple Store in town. So what I mean is more online, because God, they know how to advertise their products and just how to make them look very pretty, and how to make sure that that product is right in front of your face when you are scrolling through the website. Wow, they're very good. They are very good at what they do. The product design is also just very naturally pleasing to basically anyone's eye, which they know. I bet they have several psychologists that know the ins and outs of all that stuff. The coloring, just everything is amazing. But I find that because I am an artist part-time, or at least trying to be, I am noticing just how much better Apple products are when it comes to not only the ecosystem, so being able to airdrop from my iPad to my MacBook to now my iPhone, but also just the way that everything works. I don't love the way that they do the logic behind any of the logic behind their folder storage system. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know if it's because I've used Windows for 25 years, but there's a lot about it that I don't get. I don't know why I don't have access to my entire hard drive no matter what program I'm in. Like how come some places I can open up images but not documents, and other places it's the reverse? It just doesn't make sense. But that said, I really, really, really enjoy the way those three interact together. I know how to get to AirDrop everywhere, and it doesn't take very long to transfer anything. It's so much easier than emailing things like I had to do when I had my Android phone and my MacBook and iPad, because I'd have to email everything constantly. And although Gmail does allow quite large file sizes, they can take quite a while, and sometimes I would have to split them up and send 15 different emails to send 15 different things to myself depending on the size of each document. AirDrop fixes all of that. I can just drop it and wait. Keep the device alive, specifically my iPhone, while it transfers, and when it's done, and it's there, and I can look at it, and it's amazing. It's perfect. And I worry that I'm going to be sucked into buying an Apple Watch, or I don't think so, because I really don't like the idea of taking that many notifications with me everywhere I go. I don't need it to remind me that I haven't exercised recently, or that, I didn't sleep well last night, or that I'm not breathing deeply enough, or any of those things, because I will just get annoyed at those notifications and I'll go in and turn them off. And then why the hell did I spend $600 on a watch? So I don't really wear watches either anyway, so I don't really see the point. But I am worried that, if I have space in my credit card and I go into one of the stores, I'd be like, ooh, pretty, and then have to buy it. Because I do that a lot. I like shiny, sparkly things, and it's not hard for me to rationalize why I need them. No Apple Store, no going online, no nothing. Number 5, the plant section of either, in this town anyway, Canadian Tire or Home Depot. Canadian Tire has a very long selection of plants, and little plants, big plants, specialty plants. They have all kinds of, they have like a whole garden section outside that you can go to that has a number of different pots and all kinds of cute little things. We do have a couple of garden stores. I don't frequent them very much, so I don't think that's going to be an issue. But I do go to Home Depot sometimes just to buy certain things for the house, industrial cleaners, that kind of thing. I'm still looking for a really good one to clean my cutting boards though, so if you can think of one, I would love the recommendation down below, please, please, please. But those stores have really cute plants, and sometimes they're in really cute pots, or they have little themes, like for Mother's Day where they have, you know, something sparkly attached to it, or baby's breath, or whatever, like just something to make it look really cute, which of course makes me want to buy it more. So I just have to walk by those plants. I already have 5 plants and I struggle to keep them alive because I've never had a very green thumb. In fact, it's more black than green. And I worry very much indeed that they're gonna die on my watch. And I like them and I want them around. They make me happy to look at. And so I need to just focus on those 5, because adding more is not only very costly, but I bought a sun patience in, I want to say August, and had to throw it out within a week because it came with a spider mite infestation that I didn't know about because they hadn't exploded at that point. And as soon as I brought it inside, the mites went nuts. And like literally it was just covered in nothing but webs. It was terrible. So had to throw that out. That was a waste of money. It's not like you can get your money back. Like there's nothing you can do about it. So don't want to do that to myself anymore. No more plants, no more. No matter how much, no matter how cute they are. No. Fake ones only are the only ones that are allowed. Number 6, board game stores or card game stores, or the board or card game section of any store like Walmart or Canadian Tire or any of the other stores that have them. I love board games. I love card games. I love video games, but I don't have anything that I play video games on right now. No consoles, no nothing, specifically because I'm trying to save money. So I'm safe that way. But board and card games, I know a lot of people locally here who also like board and card games, so guess what we spend most of our weekends doing. And the urge to go out and buy another one is huge. I don't have a large library. I only have about 3 or 4 games, but that's because I have specifically avoided walking into those stores. I have not wanted to buy anything at all. Well, I mean, I have wanted to, I just haven't gone in. I've been very, very good about it, which is tough for me, really tough. Plus, board games are far more expensive now than they used to be. It used to be like anywhere from $25 to $50 would get you an amazing game, and if you wanted any sort of an expansion pack, it'd be like 25 or 30. And now a game is almost the same as an online video game. It's starts at like $85, which is insane because I know it doesn't cost that much to make them, but yeah, we pay it because we want to play and they're so fun and we just love them. So, oh well. 7, any area of any store that has earrings. As you can see right now, as you know, all the photos that I took, this is my entire earring collection, except, well, this is my non-holiday earring collection. I have a whole other box that is tackle box that I got from the dollar store that is filled with Christmas earrings, with Easter earrings, with Halloween earrings, basically huge amount, several $100s that I only wear for that 1 month, maybe a couple of weeks during the year, and then they go away. I have more than enough to keep me interested and wear them for the rest of the year. I don't need to buy any more shiny, any more sparkly, any more silver shepherd's hook style earrings. I have enough. I don't need them. I don't need to spend the money on them. It doesn't matter what kind of lighting they use, like Shoppers Drug Mart, to make them look more pretty or sparkly or eye-catching or any of those things. No more. No ads on Facebook, no ads on Instagram, nothing. Nothing is gonna work on me. I don't need any more. That's enough. Way too much to begin with. Number 8, Facebook Marketplace. Because of the size of the smallish town that I live in, a number of things that I'm looking for are not for sale, or if they are, so many people are looking for that same thing that it tends to get purchased immediately and I don't even have a chance. So that's actually a good thing. However, I can find that when I turn on Facebook, just because of the way that they've changed the algorithm on the browsing and your feeds and all of that, that I could spend an hour easily just scrolling through the marketplace, finding things people buy, judging them based on what they price them at. And I don't need that. I don't need more reasons to spend money. I don't need any of it. It's not a good idea. So I'm not going to do it anymore. No more Facebook Marketplace. I may even just remove Facebook from my phone because frankly, I don't really use it for anything other than my marketplace. I will share my artwork and whatnot with friends and family, but I can do that from my MacBook. I don't have to do it from my phone. So I don't think I need it. Next up, Instagram. There is something about how quickly it and the Pinterest feeds change to adapt based on what you are not only talking about, but also what you are researching, and for specifically when it comes to Pinterest, what you're looking at for longer than half a second. Somehow they have figured it out where if you say watch a 10-second video on a cat, but you realize after a second and a half that you've already watched it, if you scroll down, even though if you were searching for something completely different, which in my case is usually some sort of art something or other, then it will change and it will only show you cat videos. or 90% cat videos or dog videos or whatever it is that you were watching, because it's very good at changing and showing different videos. That's quite the pitfall, specifically when it's for things like animal charities, or again, any sort of jewelry, just because that sparkle just kills me. Or, you know, special things that I know I can't get at a local store here. I'm convinced that I will get them through Instagram, and that's the best place to shop for them. So no more of that. That likely may also have to be removed from my phone. So that's going to be an issue. And finally, and this is the one that kills me. Oh, it kills me so much. Bookstores. I love my books. I love my physical books. I love to hold them in my hand. I love to the sound of the pages turning. I love bookmarks. I have quite the collection of bookmarks. I love the smell of books. I love art books. I love to flip through them. I love to look at them again and again. I love to see what they look like on my shelf. I have this dream of having a house where I can turn all of my walls into bookshelves, because why would I need walls for anything else other than to store my books? I used to have an enormous collection of books, but then I just kind of moved from place to place to place, and they eventually got extremely cumbersome to the point where I just couldn't have them anymore. So I had to give most of them away, which was way before I moved to BC. So this is like 25-ish years ago, maybe even longer. I do have about 25 books right now, somewhere around there anyway, and many of them have not been read yet, so I'm going to finish up what I have. I can't buy any new books at all. If someone wants to send them to me for Christmas or birthday or whatever, that's fine. I will read those, but I am going to not go make a conscious decision to not walk into any bookstore, no matter how much it hurts my reading heart, because I love to read. Oh my God, I love it so much, but can't do it. It's too bad. It's too hard on my pocketbook. So goodbye, books. I will miss you. I hope to come back to you someday. I do have a library card, in case you're wondering. Our library is okay. It doesn't have a lot. It will grab, there is a system where you put a book on hold, and if they don't have it at your local branch, they'll travel to all the other branches on this island, pick up whatever it is, and then ship it back up to you. That's not great for the environment, so I don't love that, and it kind of fights against my morals, and so I worry a little bit that it is doing more harm than good, like that maybe by sending the truck, you know, 4 hours south to pick up a book, to bring it 4 hours north so that I can read it, only to send it right back to the original branch where someone else likely put it on hold. I don't know. I don't like that. It doesn't seem to me like it's any better for the environment than buying the book, loving it, cherishing it, and putting it on a shelf. That's just me. Okay, that's all I got for you today. Hope you had a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.